What's up, guys? So, a while ago, when I was browsing the internet and reading threads in Lord's Mobile Forum, I just came across with this certain thread of a certain player sharing his experience of what he called phenomenon in Lord's Mobile. So, according to him, his castle was randomly relocated away from his guild's hive, and then his castle was automatically kicked out from his guild. So he claimed that this is a phenomenon and unexplainable. So that is what I am going to explain to you today, that what that player experience is not a phenomenon or not even a glitch. That is a Lord's mobile game setting. So let's go to the kingdom's border. So this is the border of our kingdom, and this is an example of an inactive castle which the system relocated here. So before a certain castle relocated or being automatically relocated on kingdom's border, there are requirements. So here is the table. Phase 1. Before the castle being moved to the kingdom's border, he should meet these requirements. So a level 1 castle to level 2, which is offline for 1 day and inactive for 0 day, will be automatically relocated to the border of the kingdom. So when you say inactive, it means the castle has no shield and is not being attacked by anyone. Because if the castle is attacked by someone or anyone in the kingdom, that castle will be recognized as active by the system. So if you wish that castle, a certain castle, to be removed by the system, especially if that castle is in the middle of your hive and you want it to be removed, you should advise your guild members to not attack that castle, so the system will automatically remove that castle. So level 3 to level 5, the requirements is offline for 1 day, 0 day inactive. Level 6 to 7, 2 days inactive, and 0 day inactive. So on that thread that I read in Lord's Mobile Forum, the player said that his castle was randomly relocated after being offline for 2 days. So most probably this is what happened to him. Most probably his castle is level 6 to 7, and then he is offline for 2 days and inactive for 0 day. So that's explain how his castle was relocated to the Borders Kingdom and why he was being automatically kicked out from his guild. So level 8 to 11, 7 days offline, inactive 3 days. The castle will be removed or moved to the kingdom's border. Level 16 to 19, 11 days offline, 3 days inactive. Level 20 to 25 castle, 13 days offline and 3 day inactive, and the castle will be automatically be kicked out from the guild and moved to the borders of the kingdom. So this is the requirements for a certain castle to be removed by the system out from your hive or for a certain place and be relocated to the borders of the kingdom. So this is the first phase only. Once that inactive castle met all these requirements in first phase, and then there is the second phase. So this is the second phase. In the second phase, the inactive castle will be totally be removed in the kingdom map. So you will not see that castle anymore, for the system will totally remove it from the castle. So this is the required days of offline and inactive days, so that that castle will be totally removed from the kingdom's map. So this is the explanation of the phenomenon the player experienced, what he claimed a phenomenon he experienced in the game. So it is not a phenomenon or a glitch, it is totally Lord's mobile game setting. So if you don't want to experience what that player on the thread or in the forums experience, you should always log in your game account once a day, even at least once a day. Also, as I mentioned a while ago, we also experience a problem about inactive castle. For example, this one, we have an inactive castle in the middle of our hive, and we wanted to remove this castle, and of course we don't have control on this castle. So if you wish to remove that inactive castle in the middle of your hive, you should advise your guildmates to not attack this castle, because as I mentioned a while ago, if you attack the inactive castle, it will be recognized by the system as active. So you should refrain from attacking that inactive castle. But later on, we just realized that we don't need to remove these inactive castles in our hive, because this inactive castle help us to farm resources. Yes, we turned these inactive castles into a farm site. So every reset, some of our members attack this castle to loot resources. So instead of waiting for the system to remove these inactive castles, we just turn these inactive castles into our farm site, so we can loot resources. So it's up to you. If you want that inactive castle be removed by the system, then don't attack it. But if you wish to make it as your farm site, then just attack it every reset, and you will benefit from its resources. So that's it. I hope I was able to explain about the phenomenon of the player in the forum experience, that it is indeed not a phenomenon or even a glitch. It is Lord's mobile game setting. So thank you for watching, guys, and please subscribe. See you on my next video. Bye bye.